I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh Shem Shai, double honors to the apostle of Great Millstone, the rule well, and to all you brothers out there pushing this word in sincerity and truth. Just a quick little video. I'll probably just go ahead and tie this random thoughts because I'm sitting here watching Netflix, right? And it was, you know how when you get on Netflix, they always show you something new, and it was about this Rachel Dolezal chick. Guess she was the president of the NAACP up in Washington State, and what killed me is, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna watch a little bit of it just because I heard about the shit and basically I really ain't got no scripture to this madness. It's just some thoughts in my head. Basically, man, I mean, we all kind of seen this shit before. White women trying to act like black women, so-called black women, so-called white women trying to act like so-called black women. Which ain't really shocking to me. I mean, we the salt of the earth. I guess I did have scriptures that because everything ties to the scriptures. We the salt of the earth, so it's only natural for them to follow us and try to be like us and all that. But basically, man, this has come down to me just a basic case of a so-called white woman got some BBC and fell in love with everything. The whole so-called black ethnic culture and all. She just fell in love with it, and it's understandable because Jake gonna drop it like it's hot on your ass, you know. And a lot of white women, once they encounter Jake dropping it like that on you, man, they like the saying goes, once you go black, you can't turn back. And that's all this is. This is a case of that. I mean, she got Israelite kids because Jake didn't dropped it on her, and she loved it. So, but the thing is, she took it way too far. She wanted to experience our struggle, so to speak. So she kind of like, did her hair up, looked like she got some coloring she put on her skin to try to make herself look like a light skinned Jake chick. But it's just, to me, man, it's just a classic case of a devil ass white bitch, K bitch. Got Jake. Jake hit that ass, and now she just went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And then she really wanted to be a so-called African American, that she just got into the NAACP because that shit ain't got no integrity. They just took her in, They didn't check her background to see what kind of she don't even have a fucking story. She don't come from nothing because she was brought up as a so-called white woman, So she had no struggle in her life. She just got a hold to some Jake. Jake dropped it on her and turned the whole world around. That's all it is. And I don't see what the big outrage is and all that shit, because first of all, if the NAACP was a so-called legitimate organization, it wouldn't be funded by fucking fake ass Jews, Amalek, because that's who funded the shit, Just like Martin Luther King, all that shit, man. Our people ain't got no integrity, but they want to have all this fake ass outrage, you know. And it's just a bunch of shit, man. But I was watching this shit, man. The shit was on my mind. I just said, fuck it, let me go and do a little video on it. You know, it's just one more example of we are the chosen people, and everybody want to be like us, man. That's all it is. Everybody want to be like us. I ain't mad at her. You know, her ass going into slavery, so you gonna really feel it what it's like to be a so-called black person in captivity. Because when your motherfucking ass go into captivity, because you are a devil ass Edomite, then you gonna get your ass beat. Then you gonna see what it's like. You gonna really feel what it's like. But she getting a piece, she getting a little taste of it now because she been exposed, and she do got Israelite kids. So now, since her kids is under curses, she experiencing some of the curses. So I hope that was edifying. But if y'all get a chance, watch that bullshit Rachel shit on Netflix if you got Netflix, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's just a classic case of a so-called devil woman getting that BBC and just went bonkers, man, and wanted to be a so-called black woman. That's all it is. And I don't watch people getting all mad. It happens more than what you think. Because I live here in Kansas City, and I seen it all the time. Got so-called white women trying to act like sisters and shit. So it ain't no big deal to me, you know. So that's all I got. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom.